income and nets about $35.
It's Tevin's fault.
It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tips goal on the stream? And why does he have to mention if it's a slow day for contributions? And why does he have to bring that up? Big ups to your dad. And a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes. And only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. I'm a positive guy. I focus on positivity. I tell you guys every day on my streams, I'm not a person who revels in hurting others to get over. I will put out positive, fun gameplay content for you guys, and I will continue to be successful that way. And if I fail, I fail, but at least at the end of the day, I can say, hey, it was a slow day. It's been a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes. And only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate those who contribute in any way. But please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more, okay?
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups to your dad, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Whether your weekend or your Sunday, sorry, just starting or ending, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you've had an enjoyable weekend anyway. Mine's been pretty chill, not gonna lie. Just, you know, took it easy today. Actually went and got myself a haircut today. There's a Turkish barber near me. So I went for the haircut and shave option, and like, you know, if you've ever had like some kind of hot towel shave at a Turkish barber, that can be quite an experience. The guy was a bit rough with his razor, I'll tell you that, man. But it was worth it, you know. I got the very close shave, and my fucking chin's all fucking smooth as a baby's arse and all that. You know, it's a very close, good shave and good wee haircut as well. So it does a weird thing, man, as well. Like if I can lit something on fire and they smacked it against my ear to try and get rid of like the ear hair. I don't think I got much fucking ear hair, but it's part of the fucking service. And it's fucking weird, man. So you feel your ear burning a wee bit by just fucking smacking this fucking wee thing on fire. It's just against your ear, just to fucking try and get it. It's a very weird experience, fucking some of this, but it's not bad, you know. You get your money's worth anyway. So yeah, we're welcome to the the DSP Bingo for today, the last day of July, the 31st of July. So just like that, the month's coming to an end. I have added a couple of new words. Well, I say new words. One's an old word, but I put it back on there because Phil said it so much yesterday, and he does say it a lot. I don't know why I removed it, because I basically removed it out of, you know, annoyance, because anytime I wanted to say it recently, I didn't say it. And of course, the second we remove the word from circulation, he ends up saying it like 3 or 4 times at least. So friend is back on the rotation, and so is the word update. I'm going to keep the word closet on there because he's likely going to mention it if it's, you know, today anyway, because he's going to talk about the stream last night and how he'll probably say it was a big success and all that nonsense. You know how it goes. So, yeah, the fucking closet stream, I tried to watch some of it. Hell, I tried to keep playing bingo during it, but god damn, it was so boring. We just tapped out even before the door got opened. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, fuck's on there, as you can see. We've got the word fuck. And it's actually an interesting question. Let me pig go that question and see how often he says that. I'm just going to type in the words, are you talking about? Because pig go is kind of weird, where if you type in the whole thing it might miss it. Because it's just the way the whole thing works. So, are you talking about, he said it once yesterday on podcast, he said it a couple of times on the 24th, 19th, 18th, 13th, or 12th, so yeah. Him saying what are you talking about is actually not a bad shout. I might add it, actually. I might just add it. I might not get included in today's card, but I might add it. Now, sometimes it says, what are you talking about? And sometimes you'll go, what the fuck are you talking about? Which is why I got the fuck in brackets. So we'll see what happens with that. I think that's a good shout, actually. So thank you very much for that suggestion, Wenton, for that. So appreciate that. Thank you very much. By the way, shout out to Chill Murray 7. If you haven't checked out one of his streams, give him a view, please. I've heard the name, but I don't think I've checked out his stuff before. If I have, it's quite a lot of tractors to try and keep tabs on, but I've heard the name very recently as well. I've heard the name. I think Anne and was it who was it? Anne and who else was streaming? Ludwig World Order and Anne were watching a Chill Murray video, I think, and they said it in their video as well. So yes, it's a good shout for sure. I don't even think I'm subscribed to him. Let me try and rectify it right now. Actually, let me do that right now on the fly. So get my YouTube. You guys are just looking at the notepad file I've got right now for the bingo. But let me just do this right now at my end. I can share a link as well. What's the name? Chill Murray. I just want to make sure I don't fucking do a typo. Chill Murray 7. There it is. Chill Murray 7. 709 subscribers. He calls himself a mediocre YouTuber who smokes too much and then gets drunk and yells at a computer screen. Sounds like my kind of guy. Subscribe. And the link to his channel, if you're curious as well, right here. So that's a link to Chill Murray 7's channel if you want to give him a subscription. He's apparently got very good stuff. I think I've actually seen 1 or 2 videos of his in the past, but it's been I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. My memory's fucking crap at times. But hey, it's an endorsement from an audience. I mean, he endorses them and speaks highly of them. I'm sure they're good content. But yeah, there we go. Right, guys, we are procrastinating far too much. Let's get on with the bingo. So we've got 3 new suggestions: a friend, update, or I guess friend's an old one, and also what the fuck are you talking about, or what are you talking about? So we will actually need to add that last one to the list I've got. And then we guys can pick the card. Let me change the browser source so you guys can see the bingo. I'll close Chill Murray's channel for now, and also pick go for now. Yeah, let's generate this. So what do people want to What's help? I'm fucking got a brain fart there. What word, phrase, or action should we use to pick today's bingo card? Maybe we should go with closet because it's possibly the last chance. That's an interesting shout, Jeffrey Walsh. We could do that. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do closet. Now, what number of card? Explain this. We're doing closet. We need a number between 1 and 257. There is 257 bingo cards. I know it says 258 results, but the first result, as you can see, is in the word list box. So that's not a bingo card, so there's 257. The very first number I saw in my chat was 76 from Warren. He had the first number up. There's like 4 of them came in rapidly. I don't know, Frog Guy says 123, Ricky said 101, M Hill Gaming said 7, but Warren was the first one I saw with 76, so we're going to go with 76. Thank you very much for suggestions. Let's go rapidly down to it now. The 76th bingo card is this one here. So we've got Above and Beyond, Siege Mode, Members, Here's a Deal, and him being toxic. Hand graphs, you guys, react, touch his face, and food talk. Support, any scat talk, snort, burp, and what I mean by that is something style, engagement, voted, chair creak, and leg slap. And finally, the annoying T sound, lean in ban. That means I have to have Phil's chat shown until he does a lean in ban. Interactive, closet, and a years ago story. This is I quite like this card. This is a solid card. I have a good feeling about this card. This could be potentially the one that gets us a 25 out of 25. Hey, Sunspot Gary, how you doing? Thank you very much for helping me pick the card, guys. I am going to save this now before I lose the damn thing, because I have done that once before. Embarrassingly. I never want to forget that, because it's one of those things, if I remind myself of a mistake, I'm less inclined to repeat the mistake, you know? Nobody's perfect. I'm sure as shit far from that as well. Let me just save it now. There we go, the card is saved. We have saved it. Fantastic. So Phil's not going to make it, as you can see. Just the people here in the chat are the ones that are there so far. It is what it is though, so Phil's still trying to... He's due to go live in like a minute. And he's no sign of him being awake yet, so... Hey Dashy, how you doing? Malin Kelp says, you ain't like this hyper-edited YouTubers, dude. I'm one of a kind. I'm one of a kind, aye. But yeah, guys, we're basically just waiting for Phil to go live. I mean, I could just play some Meerkat stuff for now. Hey, Gib Morbot, how you doing? We'll have two options here. One, I can just play some Meerkat music and we can chill and enjoy Meerkat music while we wait for Phil to go live. Secondly, we could just watch a random detractor like video. Does anybody want to see something? I've got nothing in mind personally, but I don't mind fucking... Oh, people want a banana song, okay. Well, that's actually part of it. I'll tell you what, okay, fuck it. Where's Banana? It's literally the next song on this list is... Okay, we're doing Banana song then. So we'll just pick it next. And we'll just enjoy some music. And wait for... Oh, let me actually fix this. It's, every time this happens, let me... I press Control D, it centers it, yeah. I know, I changed my wee setting on OBS, you know, and it's like, it goes a bit weird sometimes, but like, that's my problem with yours. But yeah, we'll enjoy some Meerkat music while we wait for Phil to go live. Hey Cactus Shack, how you doing? We're not having 2KJ until the end of the stream, Warren, and I love the song as much as anyone. People know how much I love the contribution song, the notorious PIG. But that is for the end of the stream. If you ever want to hear snippets of it, of course, you have to subscribe to the channel, or... Not that I'm encouraging anyone to fucking contribute or anything, but if you tip or super chat, you hear it for 10 seconds as well. But nobody needs to do that, though. I'm not gonna be like Phil says, guys, I'm not... If I had 0 contributions on stream, I wouldn't mention it at all. It just is what it is. If people want to, they can, but they don't fucking have to. We're just here to fucking play bingo and try and win 25 out of 25, and if someone gets a full bingo, if we get a full bingo one time, one of you guys can win something for it, which would be great. I'd fucking love to do that one time. So, yes, right now, let's just enjoy Wee's Banana by Little Piggy that Meerkat Mob made.
Why do
I'm not a children's entertainer because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up Skier Dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control tonight.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. I got all my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up Skier Dad, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up Skier Dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's not a control.
This one's for all my baby girls.
And it starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing, right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing the thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. They're completely washed. The hands are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing
You
again
have no respect.
because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do.
Sorry about that shit, guys. Let me just repeat your little thing, because I didn't pause it in time, so I feel like you get denied some of your tune.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
There we go. Thank you very much for some chats, Shirt Gascoigne. He said, let's hope the pay pig spent up last night. Well, haha, well, it's quite possible. I mean, it was a very special event for Phil, but I think, personally, I think he'd have been happy with what he got last night, but some other people, I think Ravensdorfen, sees it as Phil maybe not being as happy as he would have been. I think Ravensdorfen thought Phil was expecting more. I'm not sure myself. He essentially got he done a low effort stream. This was like one of the most low effort streams possible. Zero real prep had to be involved. It was just basically him grabbing. He got a bin bag. The only prep that Phil needed was a bin bag and a fucking menu for an Indian place so he knew what to fucking order. Okay? So this is one of the most laziest effort things possible for him in terms of like turning it into content. And he managed to basically get, even though it was a full day, his top tier goal was $150 each stream, and he only had one stream that day, and he got just over $300. So technically, he had what was a full, tip reward goal kind of day. It's like he got fucking $250 streams back to back because he got it all in the work in one day. But considering all the slow streams before it, I feel like maybe there is something to it that Phil might have won more for a special event. But I can see Phil doing this again in August, early August. He is going to fucking do another quiet weekend. He might do it fucking next Saturday for all we know, some push, I don't know. But he might just say, look guys, I'm just going to do it again, or maybe because he's not finished cleaning his closet. He said that and all that shit, so he's not finished doing all that shit. He'll want to do this again, but he knows he can't do it too soon because he may have milked and dry. He'll probably see how the week goes in terms of what his support's like, whether his support's going to go back to normal, or whether it's still going to be quite slow. But you can see, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, obviously, it'd be funny if Phil is going to have a fucking another slow run of support. The 7 streak of slowness has ended. Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me when he's planning on doing it again because he's not finished. He's not fucking finished. He might as well try and monetize it if he can. I mean, look what happened last time. He got $300 for it, so why the fuck would he not do it again? But he might be better off waiting a bit to do it again, is what I'm saying. Cleaning the garage is not a weekend job. This took me months. It's only a closet though. It's only a closet, and most of the shit's already like. It's not as if it's strewn all over the fucking place, you know. It's in a fucking bin or whatever shit, or it's in a box, and it's just. It's literally him. Some of his stuff was him opening brand new shit. That was the crazy thing about it. It's the office week. He is streaming, putting the bins out. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, but thank you very much, Stuart Gas, going for his super chat. Appreciate it, and we'll have to wait and see how supportive the whales are today. Obviously, they were last night, but that might have been a one-off. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what they're like today.
Alright, the ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. Alright? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago, a lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was, all right? Today, some shithead hater will take something that I say out of context, and a ton of morons will watch that video. So within a day or two, that video will get like 5,000 views. While my daily gameplay videos each are getting, what, like 1,000 views, if that? Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life. It became a meme, right? The meme was to hate on me. Were there legitimate reasons? At first, there were. But over the years, are you shitting me how I've changed? Like how different I am now? There is nothing fucking legitimate you could do. But the shit these people say and do, the insane amounts of slander and defamation about me that's just untrue on the internet. There's no way I could ever, in any capacity, you know, legally or otherwise, there's no way I could even dispute 99% of the shit they say because of the insane amount of it that they say. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
Because I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby, but when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis, sometimes, that is worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. You know, it wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera, you know, doing stupid videos, that it actually meant something to people. And that means the world to me, that there's people out there that, you know, for a decade, that they've been watching me and they've been following me and they've been watching my life evolve and how I become a better person, you know?
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there, put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there, put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control.
Like exploding in the stream chat. People who, they pretend like they support me. They pretend like they're positive, and they're not. They're shitheads. They sit here and they sneak this, and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. They do it on purpose so that they can try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, you know? And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun. Way more fun. I just want to have fun. Way more fun. I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay, nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it, then the support should just come naturally, okay? I just want to have fun. Way more fun. I just want to have fun. Way more fun. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say. You know?
Right now, for the next week, I'm literally strapped for cash. The only money I'll have is tips coming in on the streams. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. So now in the next few days, I have to raise money to pay my utilities. And then, you know, see what I mean? Like, this is how it is for me. Yet these shitheads out there want to fucking fuck with me behind the scenes, ruin my all kinds of financial shit for me. Then on top of that, make stuff up to try to make me sound like a terrible person on the internet.
To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to
Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes. I have to pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill.
I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
Bitch.
Pay Ben
Taxes,
I have to pay Ben bills.
bitch. Day to day, tips to tips, to pay bills and things. Eventually things will get better. But kind of stuck right now with how things are. That's why I'm trying to make money.
I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben
taxes,
bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
I have to, if you want to sit here and you want to pretend like you're holier than thou, I'm better than those content creators, man. Because I have a job where I work 9 to 5 and I bust my ass at my job and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
You're right. You will take the ban. You're absolutely right. You will take the ban. You'll take the ban hard right in your fucking ass. Get the fuck out. You're supposed to be someone I trust, and you're gonna be a dickhead and go behind my back and hurt me and insult me. Get the fuck out. You'll take the ban real hard right up the finger.
I'm just going to ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother.
Fuck the trolls.
Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to fuck you and your mother. That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules. What I say, go.
Guys, we're about to go live. This is just Phil's dumbass intro. Right, remember guys, if I miss anything, tag me and I'll watch it, just to make sure I don't miss it. Sadly, Meerkat Music's over. The bingo's beginning, but this might be a day where we actually get a full 25 out of 25. Remember, keep me right, and hopefully we'll get a full 25 out of 25 today. This could be the day. So good luck, guys.
All right, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. Today is Sunday, the 31st of July, 2022. Indeed, today is the final day of July. What a month. It flew by, even though there was little to no new release action. Wow. It really did pass by fairly fast, didn't it? So I am excited for what's to come, because we have another month of summertime before we really get to any of the new release stuff. The major new release stuff, I should say. We do have some new releases coming at the end of August. But, you know, as I like to call it, the hardcore gaming season of the fall, which, although admittedly the last few years hasn't necessarily been as hardcore or interesting because there's far less releases these days, it is still coming. And it's weird. Isn't it weird that like a few months ago, we were like, damn, there are so many new games coming out in a short period of time. We don't know how we're all going to handle them. How am I going to cover them all on my streams? How are you all going to be able to play them all, afford them all at the same time? Because they were all coming out in such a short period of time. And now, isn't it funny how that feels like a million years ago, right? It really does, because we've now had like 2.5 months of dead air time with no significant new releases, really. Or the new releases that come out are all right. Like, for example, Stray. Oh my God, I love Stray. I think it's a great game, but it's a 7-hour game. So anything that's good is here and gone again in the blink of an eye. So we basically have one more month of kind of downtime before the new release stuff starts to hit. And this will be an interesting month. The reason I say that is because there's going to be a lot of special event things going on in August, especially after yesterday, which was my marathon event of my closet clean out, all right, which went, in my opinion, really, really well. You guys seem to have really enjoyed it. For the most part, the feedback that I got was it was really entertaining. It was chill fun. People are still watching it back because it was about 6 hours of me just in the closet pulling stuff out, telling stories about the things in there. And people want more because we didn't finish. In fact, after, 6.5, 7 hours of going through the stuff in there, we have another half of the closet I did not get to. And I know for a fact that we were getting to some interesting stuff from what I was seeing in there going through it. I was like, oh, okay. I think I know what's in this bin coming up, but we never got to it. Okay? So, we got a lot to do in August. All right? And we'll talk about that in a moment. We got special events coming up. We have to start planning the next special marathon event, which is actually going to be another React event. You guys got to help me choose what I'll be reacting to in said event. But now it seems people might want another closet clean out event as well. So we got to kind of think about how we can factor this in possibly to membership goals and the like for August. So let's do it. Let's talk, shall we? First of all, I hope you're all doing well. The weekend continues. Here in Washington State, we're about to hit a record, another record for weather. So last year during the summertime, we had the single most hottest day in recorded history here in Washington State, 111 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Unprecedentedly hot. Ridiculously hot. Okay? This year, we are about to hit another record. The longest stretch of days ever that has been 90 degrees plus Fahrenheit in Washington. Ever recorded. It's never been 5 days in a row 90 degrees. Ever. Today is day 5. So now we're hitting another annoying record. The good news is 90-some degrees is manageable. With the 3 air conditioners I have in the house blasting, the house can stay around anywhere from 70 to 80 degrees on the inside, so it's definitely livable. Last year, that 110-degree day was like, no matter what you did, you were in an oven. So thank God we're not getting that hot. So to all of you out there, I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're up to. I hope you're having a safe and fun summer, and I hope that the weather isn't too much of a problem for you. If indeed you are in the summertime, because I believe, like, for example, Australia is not. I think Australia is the opposite. Australia is the other hemisphere, so they're having winter right now. So, yeah. Special guest today, Jasper Kitty, will be joining us for the stream if he so chooses. He's allowed in today for our first stream of the Level 1 podcast. And then Batman, he's looking at my head. Batman Return to Arkham Asylum. So, it tickles when he licks my hair. So, let's talk. First of all, before we get into anything like the schedule or whatever, why not talk a little bit about how yesterday went? Okay, so yesterday I did something completely different, something outside of my usual comfort zone. Yesterday we did a marathon that wasn't gaming, it wasn't reacting, it was just kind of chilling with you guys. It was the Closet Clean Out Marathon event. Now, I knew that with 8 years of accumulated stuff in there, plus all these bins of things that I still had in there. Oh, no, you don't. You are not going to get my seltzer cap. Absolutely not, Jasper Kitty. That is not for you. No seltzer cap for you. He wants my seltzer water bottle cap. I knew there was so much stuff in there, okay, that it was going to definitely take up the whole stream. What was funny is there were people who were doubters, and they were like, Phil, there's no way this will be an entertaining event. There's no way that this will, be able to last all day. You're going to get bored and you're going to want to do other stuff and your viewers are going to want other stuff. I was like, I don't think so. Every time that I do one of these marathons, right? I basically set out to do a certain thing in a certain amount of time. It always takes much longer than I think. Always. Every single time. When I do a react event, you're reacting to a 2-hour video, it takes 5-6 hours to react to it, right? You're going to do a retrospective event? Well, I only have about 30 things to go through. So there's no way this will be enough for the event. I only got through half. That's what always happens with these. You know what I mean? So we started off at the far right-hand side of my closet, cleared all the bins and things there, basically got to the middle of my closet, cleared out half the bins there, and ran out of time. And that was no exaggeration, around 6 to 7 hours of video footage just to go through that stuff. That's how much shit I have in my closet, okay? So the good news is, number one, people loved it. Viewership was actually really high for a stream like this. Like, I think at one point we had over 700 viewers. I was like, what is going on here? Over 700 viewers for people to watch me clean out my closet is nuts, right? Support was outstanding. Engagement was outstanding. And the overall vibe and feedback I got from everyone was, this was a great event. We really enjoyed it. Some people were even likening it to the old days when I used to do things such as condo tours or release day unboxing of games when I used to buy them, at release date and unbox all the collector's edition content and things like that. People basically said, man, this is something that's been missing. Because as you guys know, back in the day, I was a different kind of content creator, okay? I was basically making content for an on-demand audience. I wasn't live streaming anything. It was me with a camera, walking around recording and uploading it to the internet. So, back then, now this is way, way before all this nasty trolling, crazy amounts of slander and defamation against me on the internet, and people trying to literally pry into my personal life and ruin it for me, okay? Before any of that, there was a time when I was, prominent on YouTube, and people wanted to see stuff about me and my life because they were interested in it. What's the life of a YouTuber like? What does he do all day? What kind of stuff does he have in his house? And yada, yada, yada. So I was not really thinking about, it's a big deal to have a separation of your private life from what you put out on the internet. Whatever. Here's my camera. If I can walk around my place and show you everything in it and slap videos on the internet and people like them and watch them and I make money on them, who cares, right? So that's the kind of guy I used to be. Basically nothing was off limits. Excuse me. And I enjoyed that transparency in a lot of ways. I used to say that I was one of the most transparent guys on the internet, and I would tell you everything as it is and show you everything in my life, and there was no misconceptions, no misrepresentations or whatever. But, things change over time. I hate to say it, but the internet just got really toxic, especially towards someone like me, where they found me an easy target for harassment. Being that I didn't have any corporate ties, I don't have any major sponsorships, I didn't have a giant group of gamers sticking up for me on the internet or anything like that. It was just a situation where things got worse and worse over time. I became like the target of the internet's ire because they're like, it's a meme to make fun of Darkside Phil. At one point, the narrative was lost. At one point, the narrative was, Phil's a bad gamer. He doesn't adapt to the times enough, yada, yada, yada. And then I did. I became a better gamer. I stopped insulting game devs every 10 seconds. I stopped making sexist jokes, racist jokes in my content. I stopped doing all the things that people said I was a bad person for doing, changed who I was as a person and a content creator, became a full-time live streamer, and now things are much better. Has anything changed with the harassment? No, it's actually gotten worse.
You told Rob on Wheels on Twitter the other day that you haven't changed though, so why has he stopped supporting you and why has he been so nasty lately? You pleaded with him that he has not, that you have not changed, so why is he suddenly fucking, being so nasty to you now? And now you're on your own stream saying that you have changed, Phil. Have you or have you not fucking changed? Make up your fucking mind. And for the record, in my opinion, you've changed for the worse. You made these changes not because you felt it would make you a better person. You made these changes because you fucking want to make sure you appeal to certain groups. You're afraid of fucking worrying certain people, so you fucking hide in your inner, your inner personality. You fucking put a mask on your sexist ways. You put a mask over your racist ways, although the fucking mask slips off sometimes, as we all fucking know. The actual fact of the matter is that you've not really changed as a person. You just fucking try to put a big fucking mask and cover over what the real you is like. The dark side Phil of these days is not the real dark side Phil. The real dark side Phil we know is a lot worse.
Because what happened is the narrative shifted. It didn't just become, oh, we're doing this because Phil is a bad person and we feel like he should improve. It just became, oh, we just do this because we like it. It's fun to make fun of Phil and we can get away with it. So why not just ruin his life? And it became a running meme, you know? So what ended up happening was over the years, all those things that were kind of innocent, all those things that I never thought two things about, you know, who cares if I vlog around my house or whatever, no, you know, it's no big deal. It became, oh, look, Phil's vlogging in his house. And in the background, I see a coffee machine, you know, a panini sandwich press, and a speaker. And I went online and I did research, and I find out that coffee maker sells for $400 on Amazon, and that panini press is like $45, and the speaker's actually an expensive surround speaker that costs $200. And how can he have this stuff in his house if he's on stream telling us that he needs us to support his streams because he needs to make money to make a living and pay his bills? But look what he spends it on. He spends it on coffee machines and speakers. I wish I was exaggerating, but that's actually what it became. It became, okay, I'm putting out a DSP Tries It where I'm going to review a fast food item, or I'll do a quick vlog in my kitchen. And then that's what it becomes. The focus becomes this crazy shit that has nothing to do with anything, but this is what these idiots focus on. So when that happened, and that was, I'd say that was around 6 years ago that this started to happen, where the harassment basically elevated to that level, and people just started these crazy online campaigns against me of slander and defamation. It became less about, let's watch Phil's content and make fun of the content, and more about, let's just literally find any way possible to insult, defame, or slander Phil so that we can get over. We can get clickbait views. We can get complete fucking morons to come watch our over-dramatized, essentially half-lie content, right? And so many people started doing it, it just got too much. So I drew the line. In 2017, I made a decision. I told you all this. I was going to change from being an offline-style YouTuber making on-demand videos to being a full-time streamer, okay? It was around that time, I think within like a year, I retired DSP Tries It. So that was the end of that series. And I told you guys essentially that everything was going to be here from this office, live broadcast every day. This is now my content. I was basically saying from now on, I'm separating my private and my public life. So why am I bringing this up today in 2022? Because for the 5 past years, you haven't seen me do anything like I did yesterday. Like what I did yesterday definitely went back to the realm of, oh, kind of diving into Phil's behind the scenes stuff again. Stuff that's been sitting there for years but has meaning to him. Things that have stories behind it. You know, again, opening up collector's editions of games that I haven't seen in 10 years and seeing what came with them. And am I keeping this, or is this junk and I'm throwing it out? Is there anything of value in there? Of which we found a couple of things. The thing that prominently has the most value that we found was the PlayStation VR, which I've now packed up. It's got its power adapter and everything in the box, and I am planning on, at some point, hopefully in August, either going to GameStop or going to Best Buy or going to somewhere that accepts trade-ins. I guess I have to look online, because unless you guys have information in the United States, like what businesses accept trade-ins, I would love to have some of that information, because I definitely want to trade that in to try to get some credit and see if I can get something out of it, whether it's, you know, a new controller or something else. I gotta see what they have, obviously, and how much credit. I have no idea how much credit I would get for PSVR. Keep in mind, when that thing was new, that thing was like $300 or something like that, $400. It's probably worth like $50 now. So that was it. Now, there's some other interesting finds we found. I'll talk about this in a moment because we're gonna kind of do a little recap. But the point I'm making here is, for the first time in like 5 years, right? 5 years, there was finally kind of a crossover, right, from this separation of what's private and public back into kind of melding it together again. You know, I had a lot of fun telling stories to all of you about my past and, you know, things I used to do and my remembrances of games and unboxings of the past. And man, it was cool pulling out some of that stuff, and it actually had, you know, it meant something to go through my history. It's 14 years of my life now. I've been a content creator for the internet. And certainly there's been ups and downs and things that have changed over time. It was really a really fun event for me. I hope you guys got out of it what I did. You know, like for me, it was relaxing, it was entertaining, it was interesting, because there was stuff I was discovering in that closet I didn't even know was in there. Like, wow, I'm shocked that this is in there. Look at this thing. So it was great. And again, it seems to me like the vast majority of the reaction to it was, wow, this was a really good event, you know. And I only got halfway through, so basically people are like, do it again. By the end of the stream, It wasn't, wow, this was boring, this was way too long and drawn out, and why on earth did you subject us to this horrendous thing? It was quite the opposite. It was, wow, this stream was fun, different, very interesting, chill, meaningful. When can you do it again? Since you still have half your closet left there, when are you doing this again? Right? So, I'm down for that. If you guys want to see what's in DSP's closet, take 2, or The Revenge, right? Or, whatever you might want to call it. The Return to DSP's Closet. We can rename it. We can do another one. Okay? But I guess the question is, how do we do it? How do we time it? Because here's the thing. Excuse me. Stupid frog in my...
I'm counting that. He said, here's the thing. That's basically the same as here's the deal. I am counting that. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. Exact same fucking thing. I'm counting it.
Right here. Oh, I think I got it. Here's the thing. We already have an event planned for August. All right? You said it was either going to be... Hold on. It was either going to be August 13th or August 20th, both Saturdays. This event was going to be your Tier 2 reward for hitting the members goal this month. And it was going to be the return of Phil Reacts. I've not done a React-style content deal in over a month. I think it's been about a month and a half since I did one. I think it was the John and Howard one, right? Because since then, I did a bunch of gaming stuff in June. So it's been a long time. And people want to see me do a React of that style. So, excuse me. The options are reacting to the original This Is How You Don't Play video, reacting to a different Down the Rabbit Hole style documentary from Frederick Knudsen, or reacting to another documentary from June the King. He did a follow-up documentary about Wings of Redemption, if you were interested in that. Or he did other documentaries about many other internet content creators over the years. So there's a lot of potential there, right? And you guys are going to be voting soon, actually. Very soon. I'm going to set it up. So you guys are going to have a poll to start voting on what you want to see. All right? But that has to take place, like I said, probably either the 13th or the 20th of the month. And if that is the case, right, then what are we going to do? I'll see you later, Kagome. He's going to the movies. Then what are we going to do for this next idea of an event? You guys want to see me do a closet clean out again, right? Maybe that should be like the week after, or I don't know. Because here's the thing. We need to have a goal for memberships in the month of August. Okay, we need to have a goal for it. I want to see growth on this channel. I want to see people motivated to become a member or gift memberships, whatever it may be. And right now, it seems like I kind of given away everything already. And well, here's what I mean by that. At the end of the month, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection comes out. And I already told you guys probably like that first weekend after it's out. So likely that would be the first weekend of September. I want to do a special pizza party event where I play through all these different Ninja Turtles games with all of you, right? And then we have a pizza party. I order pizza. We order together maybe 2 kinds of pizza. I try different pizza with you guys. Maybe you guys order pizza, eat it at the same time, and we all have a good chill day together. I think that'd be really fun, really neat to go through that and do it that way. But I've kind of already told you guys I would do it, and now it's like, oh, oops. So I kind of already jumped the gun. I should have had this as a celebration reward rather than kind of planning it or planning it ahead of time and telling you about it. You see what I'm saying? So now you guys are like, oh, we're really excited to do another closet stream. That was seriously so good. All right, we could definitely do that. You know, right now I could look and I could say, you know what, guys? Here's what we'll do. Let's wait 2 weeks, right? And let's do on Saturday, August 13th, let's do the Return to DSP's Closet or DSP's Closet Part 2. Or, but you know, just think of all the cheesy movie sequel taglines. We could name it all of those, all right? I would be okay with doing it in a couple of weeks. Okay, I'm totally down for that. It was fun. It was entertaining. People supported it. You know, why not do it again? Especially if we might find a whole bunch of other fun stuff in there that could add to the streams. All right? But, and there's a big but here. A giant padunkadunk. If we're already doing that on Saturday, August 13th, if we're going to do a special React event as an already established reward on Saturday, August 20th, Okay? What are we going to do for a membership goal this month? Right? Because, listen, I'm having tons of fun with all you guys, and I love these special events. But we got to figure out something for memberships as well. We can't just have a whole month where I'm like, oh, well, screw it. No big deal. No one talk about memberships. No one cares. Let the channel just be like lose all the momentum that we got in the last month, right? So what should it be? You know, that's really my question to you guys this morning. What should the members goal be for August? What would motivate someone to become a member who's not right now? What would be a good idea, a special event, something interesting that you guys want to see, that you maybe would either become a member or like, man, I want to see that. I'm willing to give some memberships to the channel in order to hit that goal. That's my question to you. I don't want, exactly, impoverished Baxter investor, he says, you don't want to let the memberships languish, you mean. Exactly. To let them languish and forget about them and not mention them. Listen, I would love to have a month where it's not a big deal. If we had a month where it wasn't a big deal, I didn't have a membership goal, and the memberships increased, I would be stellar. But that usually doesn't happen. Usually takes a lot of work. It does, you know. I'm a smaller streamer. I'm a smaller guy. I don't have a growing following. I don't. Look, you know, how long is it taking to hit 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? I don't have this giant new following. It's people who I really have to work hard for. I have to work hard to retain a viewer, to give me a shot because of all the negative shit about me all over the internet. It's a battle. You know what I mean? So I am nervous that if we're already doing all these celebratory things in August, well, then what event do we try to plan around members if we're already doing everything else, right? Now Dacky says, well, why don't we test it next month and try to take a break from member goals because you're already going to be doing so much. Listen, again, I'm okay with that. I would be okay with, for the month of August, saying let's not care about member goals because I'm already doing so many special events coming up. But at the same time, it makes me nervous that, you know, this channel will now shrink. I don't want it to shrink. I want it to grow. Remember, just a couple months ago, we were at 300 memberships. And then we jumped because of gifted memberships. And then more people became members after the fact because of that, you see? Anyway, please give me your feedback. If you have ideas for what a member goal could be for August, let me know. All right? If not, and you think I should just let it go, great, let me know. But then, how do we get people to renew their memberships? Or how do we get someone who says maybe, oh, I like gifting memberships to the channel. What's their motivation to gift in August if we don't get a reward for it, right? By the way, we did hit a new goal, 642, not a new goal, a new record, 642 members. That's the most I ever had. Pretty awesome. And we just hit that the other day. We lost a couple yesterday, but yeah, 642, the new record. When we hit 700 members, which I feel we will at one point, we unlock a new emote slot. And let me tell you guys, already, people are making funny emotes from yesterday's stream. Me with this Los Santos hat, which we'll talk about in a second. Me with the crown. They've already making these cool emotes, okay? Oh, excuse me. Now, I'm going to say this, all right? Nathan Wong, I'm going to tell you this now, and by the way, please don't take this the wrong way because I'm not attacking your idea. He says, what about a walking stream or a yoga stream? I've already said this once. I'm going to say it again. Anything that has to do with fitness, with health, with your well-being of someone like that should not be a live broadcasting on the internet. That's my honest to God belief, because it just opens up a whole new can of worms. People criticizing the way you do things, people saying it's not enough, people saying you're ugly, you're fat, whatever it may be, right? There's absolutely no reason to have carryover from one of those things to the public eye. Just being, that's my honest take. Other people could disagree. I know people do their fitness journeys on the internet and shit like that and use it for motivation. I don't need that as motivation, all right? I, for the last 2.5 months, have been actively doing some exercise, lost some weight as a result of it. I'm feeling good because of it. And I am absolutely positively not going to ruin that by doing any kind of a vlog of it or anything like that. I'm not stupid, okay? As I said, especially with me in the case with having the amount of crazy assholes on the internet, and that's the only way to describe them. They are just crazy people. They're fucked up in the head. They don't need to be categorized as normal people because they're not. Anyone who does the level of stalking and really fucked up shit that they've done to me and my family, those are not normal people. Those are insane people. Okay? Sorry, that's just a fact. That's not an opinion. That's not me slamming them. That's a fact. They need to look in the mirror, realize that, and go seek fucking help for the shit they've done to me. Okay? With that amount of people following me and every move I make, I absolutely cannot be crossing over private and public stuff like that. So I'm not going to do it. You're not going to see me do, a goal to do a yoga stream, a goal to do my exercises on stream. It's not happening. Absolutely not, in no circumstance whatsoever. So please understand that. That's for the safety of me and my family and to prevent further online harassment. Okay? Okay. Now, No Sleep Real Vibes, see what you're suggesting. He says, what about a whole stream just of Jasper? See, here's the thing. We talked about that. I mean, when I revealed that I had Jasper as a pet several years ago, people were like, oh, this means there's going to be the Jasper cam. This means we're going to have entire vlogging sessions about Jasper, streams about Jasper. And as you've seen, that hasn't happened. Why not? Well, first of all, because of the insanity of the idiots on the internet. Can you believe, just with the little bit that, you know, we've had of Jasper in my videos and content, they've tried to say that I'm the one who declawed him. They tried to say that I kidnapped him. I'm not kidding you. They tried to say that I mistreat him. Of course, it's what are they talking about? They're out of their minds. But this is what these idiots do. That's just the little bit of Jasper you've seen. This is what they do with it. Okay? But then to take it a step further, all right, Jasper's not that kind of cat. Jasper is not a lap cat. Jasper is not a cat that likes to sit around and go to a certain area and just stay there. In fact, he's the opposite. He's the kind of cat that likes to have a varied behavioral model. Maybe he'll do something for a week or two, then all of a sudden he doesn't like it anymore. All right? In particular, Jasper is not the kind of cat that just likes to be in here and hang out. If he's in here, he wants attention constantly. He wants me to be petting him, playing with him, paying attention to him. And the moment that I'm not, now he's upset. How dare you give attention to anything else but me? He's the same thing. So my wife and I will be downstairs in our kitchen trying.
Well, who would have guessed that Jasper takes after Phil? Because he also gets fucking upset when his fans are not paying attention to him when he's playing his dumbass games.
To make breakfast, have a coffee. So you put your breakfast down, your coffee. He walks right into it. He's walking over it. He's nudging. Oh, give me attention. Give me rubs. You know, give me pets. Give me this. Give me treats. Give me this. Like, Jasper, dude, please, we're having breakfast. Can we have like a minute of time without a cat? We understand. You're adorable. We love you to death. We spent tons of time with you. Can we have like a minute to sit here and eat my breakfast burrito and sip on my coffee and relax? And he's like, no, you can't have that time. That's the kind of cat he is. So, for example, if we were to try to do a Jasper Cam stream, here's what would happen. He'd be in here for about 20 minutes, playing, relaxing, having fun, and then after that, he'd be immediately bored, and he'd be off to do something else. Now, how do I, that's it? That's the end of the Jasper stream, right? You know, that's it. That's literally the end of it. He's out of here, off to do other things. And that's what I mean. There's no Jasper Cam available. This is not a cat who I like, okay, I a kitty bed, and I put it in the office here, and I have a camera on the kitty bed, and he has a routine where every day when I stream, he comes by, and he sits down in the kitty bed, and I could film him and broadcast that as a little camera in the corner. Yeah, I would absolutely do that. It's just not possible. I know some streamers probably do that. Not with him. He's not.
Alright guys, we don't have to fucking worry about a live chat anymore and being behind in a live chat. He just leans someone there, clear as day. So we've got 3 more to go already, and we're so early on. We're not even halfway through the fucking thing. We need him to say interactive. We need him to say above and beyond. And we need him to do those silly little hand grabs he does when he fucking talks about things going up and down in terms of like popularity or something. Although hand grasp is a weird one and I can be open to some sort of interpretation. But if you guys think it's a hand grab thing, we can have a chat decide, put it that way. But this is the strongest position we've ever been in. We've never had a card be as successful this early on. So yeah, this looks very promising, but it has to say 2 more things. And he also has to do dumbass hand graphs. So, fingers crossed, this will be the day that we get the full 25 out of 25.
He's not that kind of cat whatsoever. He's never going to do that, okay? So as much as I agree with you, I would love to have Jasper as a featured thing in my content. I would love to have an event planned around him. I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think there's any way it could happen. That's just the kind of cat he is, right? It is just the kind of cat that he is that he doesn't really want to stay in one place at all. Here's an example. So when I was playing Stray, there was one day that my wife was home, so I couldn't be streaming with the door open, because if I did, my voice echoes through the house. You know, it's terrible. You can't even hear yourself think if I'm streaming with the door open, okay? So I'm streaming with the door closed, but I wanted to have Jasper in here for the beginning of Stray. So I closed the door with Jasper in the office, all right? He watched the stream for 5 minutes, like the gameplay. He watched the TV. He was enthralled with it. He saw the kitties on the screen or whatever. I snapped a couple pictures of him. And then after that, that was it. Oh my God. Wait, you got me stuck in here with you? He's pawing the door. He wants out. He's meowing. I was like, all right, fine. I let him out. And that was the end. He, you know, time to time, he was able to join us for the Stray playthrough, which was nice. But that's just how he is. You know, it'd be great to be able to do something like that with Jasper, but that's just not the kitty he is. He's a different kind of guy. All right. And I'm okay with that. I love him to death. But yeah, he's never going to be able to be like, oh, let's do a Jasper chill kitty stream with Jasper Camp. No, he won't even sit here for 5 minutes. He'll be gone. Okay. So what I'd like to do quickly, in a nutshell, summarize what went down yesterday. So, for 6.5 hours of footage, okay, maybe even more, because there's 5 videos. Basically, 4 of them were an hour or longer, with one of them being an hour 40 minutes. So that would have been, yeah, and then there was another half an hour. So it was about 5.5 to 6 hours, okay? I went through my closet, and what did we find? Man, we found a lot. First of all, a lot of empty boxes. Very weird that a lot of the stuff that I bought over the years, for some odd reason, I decided to keep the boxes and packing materials. You know what I really think it is when I moved across the country from Connecticut to Washington, all right, I was really, how can I say, I wish that I kept a lot of the original boxes and packing materials for the stuff that I moved. Reason being, it was so much work to properly pack all of my belongings and make it so that they wouldn't be damaged in transit. I had to wrap everything in bubble paper and padding and blankets and then put it into bins and everything. And I was like, man, if I just had the boxes, this would have been so much easier, because they're packing materials and things are already in, right? So I think what it is, everything that I ever bought since I moved here, in the back of my mind, I got this subconscious feeling that, like, well, just in case you got to move, just in case you got to do something, you know, you should keep all the packing materials in boxes and stuff. So I started, like, kind of hoarding empty boxes. It was crazy the amount of empty fucking boxes we found in the closet yesterday. Like, why do I have these? They're taking up so much space. So as the course of the day went on, right, in my office here, the whole office is piling up giant pile of boxes. I had a pile of boxes as tall as my file cabinet over there in the corner, ready to be tossed. I was like, holy shit, man, this is crazy. All this junk that I have here. So anyway, that was just one thing that needed to be done. I'm glad. Now, there's a lot of shit that I threw out, and some people had issue with the shit that I threw out. Oh, aren't you aware that 15-year-old mouse that you're throwing out that has completely, you know, melting rubberized plastic on the side could possibly be taken to a special location where they'll open it up and they'll salvage the tiny piece of electronic inside of it that can be repurposed for something else? It's like, dude, all right, maybe if you're someone who's not me, all right, maybe if you're someone who has a lot of free time, all right, and you got time where you can research all this shit, and you have all this free time to run around and do that stuff, okay, maybe you'd be able to say, all right, I'm going to do the complete 100% right thing here, and I'm going to make sure that every single thing that I throw out is going to be repurposed properly or reused. All right, that's a fantasy life for a lot of people like me. I would never be able to do that. I get one day off a week, one day. During that day, I already spend at least 50% of it running around doing menial tasks and errands that are not fun, but need to be done because it's a day that I'm not streaming. I can physically go do shit, okay? Now, do you really fucking think I'm going to spend extra time researching, gee, is there a component in this 15-year-old mouse that I should bring this mouse somewhere else other than the dump to give it in? No. That's for people who, I have tons of free time. I got nothing to do. Great. More power to you. In fact, good on you for taking the extra time and being able to have that flexibility in your life that you can do that right thing. There's no fucking way I can do that. All right? This is no. It's trash. It's trash. It's going in the trash. It's getting thrown in the trash. Okay? So I had two big bags of trash. Not one, but two. A lot of it was packing components that were not recyclable. but a lot of it was just old shit, you know, old headphones that have melted over time. And what was this running pattern that we found? It was so odd to me that they make these things with this rubberized style plastic, but that rubberized style plastic just doesn't last. As you saw, I had headphones, I had mice, they looked perfectly fine. And then why is this so fucking sticky? All right, why is this so sticky as shit? I don't even understand why it melts over time like that. Like, what is that? Like, there's things I absolutely could have used. Mice, headphones, I didn't have to throw them out, but it just breaks down and falls apart. It's disgusting, right? So, I don't know. It was a shame because I really feel like there was stuff there that could have had value and been used if it didn't disintegrate over the years, which is ludicrous that it did, but it did. Take a look at those headphones. Remember the Xbox One headphones from Turtle Beach? I barely even used those. They were like new headphones, and I take them out, the whole fucking ear cup disintegrated. Like, what the hell? Pretty crazy. But anyway, a lot of this stuff had to be thrown out. I had 2 giant garbage bags full of trash, okay, by the end of the day. As I said, things of value that I found. Well, obviously the PSVR, that's right there on the floor, and I'm going to be trading that in it somewhere at some point soon. Hopefully I can get something useful out of it. I found a projector in there from the mid-2000s. I actually remember now when I bought it. It was probably around 2006. It was when I was becoming a tournament director on the East Coast of the United States for Street Fighter, and I wanted to have a projector that if I was in a venue that had a big wall or a big screen, that I could have the finals, you know, blown up. And it's only a 720p projector, so it has almost no value today. I mean, most people would even want something like that. They would want 1080p or higher. And I remember using it only for a few tournaments. It's like new. So I don't know if I would be able to really sell that or trade it in anywhere. I guarantee you if I were to take it like a pawn shop, I'd get like 20 bucks for it. So I have it. I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I might look into it and try to see, is there anywhere, you know, that would accept something like that and maybe give it some value rather than, I don't want to throw something like that out. That definitely is use, but I'm not sure what, you know. People are talking about the headphones I found. Yeah, I found a pair of headphones. I swear to God, I don't really remember much about those headphones. Way a long time ago, okay, I bought a pair of earbuds that were Beats by Dre earbuds. These are earbuds that I used to use at my old job, my office job, during breaks and the like. I would pop these in and I would listen to music. I would watch videos. Back then, if you could believe it, I had a Zune, a Microsoft Zune, and I would listen to like Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic videos, okay? And I used these Beats by Dre earbuds during that time, and I really liked them. So I think what ended up happening was I ended up going out and buying a pair of Beats by Dre high-end headphones. I'm pretty sure those headphones are pretty decent. I don't think those are the highest end. I think those are like mid-range from when I bought them. But I remember them being pretty pricey, like probably a couple $100 if I remember correctly. I could be misremembering. I don't know. And when I remember using them and liking them, but then for some odd reason, I don't really remember what happened, like why I would ever stop, because I know I never used them really. Like they're like new. They look brand new. So I have no real. By the way, Dynamic Jackstorm, I read out all contributions at the tail end of the podcast, just so you know, because he's saying, why didn't you read out my contribution? Did you miss it? I didn't miss it. I read them out at the end, okay? And I do shout outs and I respond to those at the end of the show. Thank you, by the way, for the contribution. So,
thank you, but fuck you, I'm not going to read your shit out until I fucking want to. Fuck off, Phil. See, that's the thing with me, I just fucking pause everything. So if I get something, I'm like, stop everything. I must deal with this kind person that gave me something right now. Thank you, kind person. But fucking Phil can wait, man. If someone's being kind to me, I'm going to fucking take the time to show my appreciation to them.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember. This is so long ago. I bought those over 10 years ago. I don't remember if I was even a YouTuber at the time. They may have been just for personal use, and I put them into storage and never remembered that I had them ever again. I don't know. I really don't recall. So they sat there, and I find them yesterday. I'm like, damn, these look like new. Now, I don't know if they work. I haven't even tried them. I was going to try them. And then what ended up happening was I didn't have anything like hooked up to try it. I didn't have the consoles ready. So I couldn't test them. So last night I gave them to Kat. And she's like, okay, well, she didn't use them yet. But she's going to try them out. She listens to music and stuff. So she's going to try them out and see how they sound. And if they're good, she's just going to keep them. And we're going to keep them. Because, so again, something like that. I mean, those are headphones from over a decade ago. Even if they sound good, there's been so many models since then that likely they just don't have much value financially. You know what I mean? Like to actually trade it in and get money for it. But they may still have value for use. They may sound great. I don't know. So I guess we're going to see. All right. The other thing that I found that maybe has value, maybe doesn't, is definitely the Machinima branded Xbox 360. I had completely forgotten about that thing. There was a time when I was partnered with Machinima. They had just launched the Machinima app and they wanted to promote it. So they had me show off my own content on the Machinima app and how to access it. And when I did that, and I think I had to mention the Machinima app a few times, they wanted me to. And then they sent me an Xbox 360. They didn't even tell me they were doing this. They sent me an Xbox 360 console, a slim model, skinned specially for Machinima. It has the Machinima logo on one side. It says Machinima on the CD door. It has a controller that's colored Machinima colors. It's got to be a rare item. You got to wonder how many of those were made over time. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't even know that it was a thing until they sent it to me. And then after that, I was just like, I'll just put it into storage. So I did. So what I did, I just put it back into the box, and it sat in a box forever. Now, since this happened in 2013, a lot has happened in the last 9 years. Machinima went out of business. First of all, Machinima and I had a falling out when the adpocalypse happened in 2017. When all
They fired your ass. They told you to fuck off, Phil. You wanted more money, and they said, no, fuck you. And then basically dropped you like a fucking bad habit. Yeah, they're fucking gone now, outlasting, but it's because you're a goddamn fucking cockroach. Fucking nuclear bombs can fucking struggle to get rid of cockroaches, Phil. You are the cockroach of the fucking online gaming community.
all the ad revenue dipped on YouTube, and I wanted answers from them on what was going on, and they were basically treating me like a child. Oh, we'll get to you when we can. Sorry, you just got to be patient. Like a child. Oh, just be patient, son. Well, let's see. My income has dipped by 50% in 1 month. I can't afford anything anymore. I can't pay my mortgage. So you just want me to wait and lose everything. Well, that really sounds like a professional answer. So basically, we split up, and I didn't want to be with them anymore. And eventually, what ended up happening was, number one, partnership networks lost prominence on YouTube, and there's really no reason to be with one anymore. Like literally, they have no purpose. And number two, Machinima went completely out of business. They got bought out by another company, and then the other company decided to completely liquidate them, meaning they laid off everyone, took all their assets, either sold them off or put them somewhere else. They even took the Machinima YouTube channel, which had been around for over a decade, and they deleted all the videos. So that Xbox could be an insanely rare item that has value.
And you opened it. You had a sealed fucking thing, and you opened this fucking... I mean, obviously, I cannot believe he actually opened it in stream. These are brand new things he was opening on stream. And he's really fucking... It's probably lost a lot of value. We have video evidence of him opening it on stream, which means it has lost a lot more value than it could have had if he just fucking left it intact. He really is his own fucking worst enemy. He really is. He could have gotten a lot more for it, but he opened it on stream, so it's not going to be worth as much.
No. You know what the truth is? It's like they say, something only has as much value as someone is willing to pay for it. Right? That could literally be the only Machinima Xbox on the planet. Maybe the other people who got them threw them out, sold them already, traded them, and now they don't exist anymore, reskinned them. I had a falling out with Machinima, so I took a sledgehammer and I destroyed the Xbox or something. Who knows, right? But the question is, even if that's the only one on the planet, does it actually have value? Or is it just an oddity to be saved and maybe I could pull it out from time to time and talk a little bit about it as an oddity of a collection that I've accumulated over the years as a content creator. You know what I mean? Part of my museum of weird. I'll have a museum of weird shit. Right? So I'll have my 100,000 subscriber button. You guys can't see it, it's off camera. Well, my 100,000 subscriber YouTube button that I got literally within like 2 years of opening DSP Gaming, right? So I opened it in 2010. I think it was like late 2011 that I hit 100,000 subscribers on it. It was relatively fast, right? That could be part of my museum of weird shit. That doesn't really mean anything, but I have rare weird. How many people on this planet have 100,000 subscribers? And by the way, that's the original. They don't do that anymore. The new button they give out is a piece of shit. It looks terrible. This is the original one that they actually put effort into before they changed them. Okay? So there you go.
You know what? I'm counting that as hand graphs. This it might be controversial. He's kind of done some similar things to it already straight away. But the fact that it matters, he's using his hands to demonstrate something of value. He's using his hands to point at YouTube button and say that has value and more value than anything YouTube does today when they fucking reward fucking content creators. To me, that's like the specification. It's definitely using his hands to try and chart something for its worth and for what its value is. So to be honest, guys, I don't think we're going to get a full 25 out of 25. I cannot see him saying above and beyond. He's going to say interactive, I'm pretty sure, but I cannot for the life of me see him saying above and beyond. But I've had several chances to take hand graphs, you know. He did it earlier on when he's fucking demonstrating the boxes piling up in his fucking room, and he started off low and then got higher and higher and higher. I should have really ticked it then, to be honest, you know what I mean? This is just further emphasising it, in my opinion. I'm ticking it. Going for it, I'm ticking it. Fuck it, don't It wasn't the usual kind of hand graphs where he's going fucking up and down like a goddamn mountain, but he was doing it earlier on for sure, for absolute certainty. So fuck it. That's hand graphs. We're 2 away. But I think above and beyond might kill us.
And I could have that. I could have the Machinima Xbox. I could have this weird, you know, museum of gaming oddities from over the years being a YouTuber. Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I found. Other things I found that don't necessarily have value, but they add to the streams. Always good for a quick laugh or meme. Sadly, these are not glasses I can wear and actually do anything. They are so dark because they're not real sunglasses. They're prop glasses meant for a costume. They're so dark that I can't really see anything wearing them. Like, I can't see, if I play a video game, I can't see the game wearing these. I can barely see the screen here. They're so dark. Maybe if I were to get a real pair of aviator glasses that were sunglasses, I could wear them on stream. I can't. I was playing Flight Simulator last year, pretending to be a pilot wearing these, and I couldn't even see anything at night. I was flying into shit. So, but that was a nice find. Now, some things we can absolutely implement, and we are implementing them starting today. The Grand Theft Auto 5 Collector's Edition Los Santos New Era baseball cap. It's even branded GTA 5 right there on the side. See that? It's really cool. And I wore it yesterday. It's nice. It's very comfortable. And I have not ever worn a hat like this on stream before. I used to wear hats like this all the time when I used to go to arcades when I was younger. So I'm down for that to be a new hat in the rotation. If we hit $100 in tips on any given stream, this hat will be eligible to be worn. Okay? Pretty cool. I love this hat. And the thing is, I remember when I got GTA 5 Collector's Edition, I was a different kind of content creator, a different kind of guy. I was like, what am I going to do with this fucking hat? And I just left it in the box forever. Now I take it out. I'm like, look at all the value in this hat 10 years later. Right? Also, Something completely silly that we found. An inflatable crown. I don't remember what this is from, but someone told me this is actually from one of my Loot Crate unboxings many, many years ago, that it was one of the random items included in a Loot Crate. So, being that one of my running monikers is being the king of retro, the king of other things that I'm not the king of anymore because I rebranded, this could also be a hat that we consider wearing for future streams. Okay? $100 raised on any stream. This is eligible to be worn. Okay? Kind of silly as hell, but I've always said to King, why don't I have a crown? Well, now I have a crown. Right? So those two things immediately, as of today, are now added to the rotation. And of course, if you want to see them, please contribute. Please support the stream. Tips would be appreciated so we can get that going. It's $100. And the longer, the earlier we hit that $100 tip goal, the longer you can see those hats. Okay? But some other things that we found. Collectibles. I found these little Street Fighter figurines that I actually got as things to give away during Street Fighter tournaments back in the day when I used to run Street Fighter tournaments. And those have been sitting in the closet for over a decade. They're like new. They're little cool. Did you see them? Did you guys see the stream yesterday? Oh, hold on. If they're right on top, I'll take them out and we'll look at them again. I don't know if they're right on top though. Oh. Here we go. Hello, Kevin. Little Blanca. He's cool. Little hyper fighting guile. Dun, 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 dun. Little hyper fighting guile goes with anything. Dun, 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 dun. So I got little things like that, that I could add as little background decorations on the streams. But we got to figure out where would they go? Because the thing is, I can put them up here, but then it's like, yeah, but now these things got them go, right? And by the way, there's new things already in the setup. This is, what's this guy's name again? Marcus, the Marcus bobblehead from one of the Borderlands Collector's Edition games I bought. It must have been Borderlands 2, because I just played Borderlands 3 a few years ago, right? So this must have been a bobblehead from Borderlands 2 Collector's Edition. I think he's supposed to be the weapons vendor. Oh, shit! Oh!
Phil, you make me angry,
we've had a bloody
Phil.
murder. I murdered Marcus. I totally murdered the guy. Sorry about that, Marcus. That's all right. He's intact. And we got the Grand Theft Auto 5 money bag right here. See? And then on this side, spin around. We've got, the 5-star Dragon Ball, which I have to rearrange to actually face forward. Excuse me, it's a 6-star Dragon Ball. This was given to me by a fan many, many years ago. 6-star Dragon Ball. Pretty cool. And then the dubstep gun from Saints Row 4 Collector's Edition. I'm not going to push that button again because then I'm obligated to dance. But maybe if we hit a milestone of support on a stream, I could do the dubstep gun dance. I press it and dance around like an asshole to celebrate we hit a milestone. That could be something. And some people said, well, you know what? I do have to see what batteries it takes and see if maybe I can replace the batteries because it's supposed to have a laser that doesn't work anymore because the battery probably doesn't have enough energy, right?
Shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty!
The world-ending button. It's the button that you're supposed to, you unlock it, you flip the switch, press the button, and you send the nukes. You blow everyone up. That's also for Saints Row 4. But it doesn't work. I think it takes a watch battery, so I have to look in there and see what kind of battery it takes. And see, I don't know what kind of sound effect it'll make or anything, because I haven't really messed with that. By the way, I never took the plastic off the top of it. Look. There you go. Oh, right.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Now, of course, the other thing I found, which I got pretty emotional about, I'm not going to lie, my Street Fighter keychain collection from the 1990s, 1992 in particular, when Street Fighter 2 came out, these hit arcades. You could only get them in arcades. You couldn't buy them anywhere. You had to earn them in arcade machines because they were a promotional tie-in that Capcom did with arcade vendors who bought Street Fighter 2, is that the kids would then, try to make extra money. Well, try to make the arcade extra money in the claw machines. And I have the entire set of 8, the original 8 World Warriors, and they have sentimental value to me because many of these were given to me by my friend T. Carter. And I was like, man, these are cool too, right? And maybe I could find a way to implement them. I don't know. The thing is, they're so small you can't see them. So I put that there, you can't see that. They're tiny. I could maybe put a few of them in front of Blanca up there, but even then you can't really see it, you know? So I don't know. They're so small. If someone was like, put holes in your wall and dangle them off the wall like this, hanging on the background of your wall. I mean, I could, but still you probably wouldn't tell what they are. They're so small, right? So anyway, so I got those too. All 8 of the original World Warriors. So, did I find some fun stuff yesterday? Yeah, I would say I did. I mean, it's not game-changing stuff by any means, but it's definitely stuff that's cool and new that can be added to the streams, right? Something else that I found out that I never knew. This microphone, and apparently the soundproofing that I've done in my office here, is significantly good. And what I mean by that is, like, I had no clue how good it was. Because, for example, there was a couple of times when on the stream, I need to tighten my arm. The arm is coming loose after a year of using this chair. I need to tighten it because it's wiggling around a lot. So there was a few times when during the marathon event, I got up and I walked to the closet and I was talking and I thought you guys could hear me. Then I watched the video back. You can't hear me at all. Like, apparently the microphone setup is so good that you guys can barely hear anything. And I never knew that. I never knew how well it is at noise dampening. You can hear me really well if I'm facing the mic, right?
No, Phil, that is not true, because we've fucking heard people, you know, at your front door before. We've heard you fucking talking to DoorDash delivery drivers before because you forget to unmute sometimes. That is not the fucking case, Phil. That is not fucking true. You're terrible at fucking noise dampening and all that shit. You don't have any fucking... I am convinced this guy has not done any fucking filters at all for his microphone on OBS. I have. I've done a bunch of fucking shit, so if I get too loud, it doesn't fucking peak too much, and if I'm kind of quiet as well like this, it does actually boost it a wee bit, you know. But I'll look at my OBS mic levels, it's all the same level. Whether I'm really loud, or if I'm kind of quiet like this, it's all kind of the same level. I set it that way. I fucking had it that way, so I fucking set it up so I wouldn't fucking make people deaf, for example. And if it's like fucking ambient noise in the background, like a fucking fan, like if I'm quiet, my fan's on right now. You guys, I don't think can hear it because I kind of managed to block it out, and but I bet Phil's not done a single fucking thing on his OBS to fucking, you know, fiddle with his fucking microphone settings. MMRC Midnight wants me to whisper. That's kind of creepy. I've read on a lot from today. I fucking did the JonTron clip and I went and done the thong wearing fatty clip, and now he's asking me to whisper. I don't think MRC Midnight has good intentions. Send help.
Now, what if I do this? If I'm doing this and I'm talking, can you guys even hear me? Can you make out a word that I'm saying? Or does it sound so muffled that you have no idea what I'm saying right now? How did that sound? You can still hear, but it's way less clear. It's muffled. See? It sounds like I'm sitting in a toilet. It sounds like I'm far away. I haven't even moved. I haven't even moved. I'm sitting in the same spot. But you see that I had no clue. The microphone sounded so different. And then if I get over here and I'm in the closet, you can't hear me at all. Like there was one time, there was a big stack of the hard drives that I stored my videos on, and they fell over and smashed my foot, and I screamed out, oh shit, that's not good. I don't know if I broke them. And I went back to the video. You can't even hear it unless you pump the volume to maximum on the video. You can't even hear me. So anyway, that was something interesting that I learned. So, as of today, immediate changes. So a few extra things were added to the background, which is nice. I'm thinking about switching out Connor for something else. I'm not sure what. We didn't really find anything good. If you think of the things that we found, there's a Lara Croft action figure. You know, there was nothing great, nothing special. So there's really nothing good to put into the background there, I don't feel. So I was trying to think like what else I could put on. The only other thing I have Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4, who I can put there. It's exactly the same style of statue as Connor here from Assassin's Creed 3. So I can put him back there. But outside of that, I really don't have much else, you know, to add to the backgrounds right now. But I would definitely say the Los Santos hat, as well as the crown, the inflatable crown, are two things we absolutely are adding as of today. If we hit $100 in tips on any stream, they will be eligible to be worn. Just the new hats are the ones you guys probably want to see right away. Okay. Am I going to move the console boxes anytime soon? Why would I do that? What's the purpose of removing the console boxes? Now I have nothing behind me to even put anything against. So why would I do that? Right? See, Plum Girl makes a good point. She says, you know, if Phil got a new camera, I wonder how much better the background would look, because right now everything looks fuzzy. You're right. If I had a new camera that was clear and you could see everything in detail in the background, it would be much better. I know. It just sucks. Limitations of the equipment that I have right now. So, okay. So, oh, no, what about the Bender hat? The Bender hat's in there. I didn't take it out yet. It's still in that bin because I kind of like gave you a preview. I tossed it back in. We didn't officially unbox it because it was like the last thing that I did. So I'll say is when we do part 2 of the closet clean out, probably in a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, then we will officially see if you want to add that to the rotation. I wouldn't be against it. It looks silly. I love Futurama. It looks like a ridiculous hat. What's funny is it says Nibbler hat. It's definitely not a Nibbler hat. It's definitely Bender. So I don't know why they must have the wrong tag on it. But anyway, yeah, so good stuff. And I'm excited for the future. We'll see what happens in the second unboxing. And I'm happy that you guys enjoyed what I did yesterday. It was something completely outside of my comfort zone, right? And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I can't wait for the next one, basically. Okay? I have no idea. Pink Copic marker, whatever the fuck that means. He says, what is the reward for $200 people keep talking about? I don't know. There's no reward for $200 of anything. I don't even know what you're talking about. The way it works is on my streams, $50 raised, I put on Gunner glasses. $100 raised, you pick a hat, and now those new hats are in the rotation. And for $150, there's a vest. That's the rewards. I don't know what else you'd be talking about. I don't even know, did I ever even have a $200 reward? Maybe I did at one point a long time ago. Okay. All right. So that's that. Yesterday was great. Let's talk about the schedule. Today, Batman Return to Arkham Asylum continuing on. I've really enjoyed the playthrough so far. Thanks to those who've been tuning into the playthrough and helping me out to solve riddles and figure things out in the game, because it's been a blast. I actually really like playing this game back again with you guys in the modern day. I do actually feel like it adds a lot to the game to have an interactive audience as opposed to just kind of like playing it offline. Okay, I'm having a ton of fun with this, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the playthrough as much as I am.
Oh, wait a second, he said interactive. I fucking heard interactive. I'm pretty certain he said interactive, so fuck it, we're getting that ticked. I fucking nearly missed that there, man. I had to scramble fucking We are one away. We are one fucking thing. It's a double. It's a double bingo, actually. We are one phrase away from a full house.
Very excited for more today. Tonight, Multiverses returns. I had a great stream of it earlier this week where we tried out all of the new characters that I had unlocked as part of the open beta. I'm excited to try this again. I also have enough in-game currency to unlock a character, so we can decide together by the end of the night if there's like a character you guys want me to try out and unlock. I could do that as well. So that's exciting. That's at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time tonight. Now, guys, I had a series of really slow days for support. Yesterday, that turned around, and it was a really good day. But let's try to keep that momentum going. Let's not have it be, oh, I had one good day this week, and now every other stream is slow, so it just negates the effects of the positive day yesterday. That would be pretty counterproductive, as they say. So, if you like the content I put out, please do whatever you can to support it. Here's many ways that you can. Liking the streams creates engagement, allows people to find the stream on YouTube. So please like it if you're having a good time. If you're watching this on demand, liking the videos and leaving comments on them. Again, adds engagement to the content on YouTube. More people will see it in related videos in search if you do those things. If you're not a member, what are you waiting for? Tons of benefits to becoming a member, and we're at a record high. We were at 642. If we get 700 members, we unlock a new emote slot. Everyone has access to a new emote. Rest assured, there will be some member stuff going on in August of some sort that the members will have advantage on. So please consider becoming a member. Gifting memberships, that helps the channel if you want to help out not just the channel and the business, but other viewers. You can gift memberships, and that helps everyone. Okay? Super chat to super stickers, ways to support through YouTube. Tipping, way to support outside of any YouTube involvement. Tipping in particular helps a lot because those are funds I can use immediately for important things like bills, and that's why we have goals in effect. $50 raised, Gunner glasses, $100, the new hats are in play, right? And then $150, a vest of your choice, okay? So all the good stuff. Again, let's keep the momentum going from yesterday. Let's keep that positivity rolling rather than go right back to kind of being stagnant again, all right? It went really well yesterday. Thank you so much for that. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going, especially I'd love to wear one of the new hats today. It would be excellent, okay? All right. Today...
Are you fucking serious? And all that, it didn't say, above and beyond. Seriously. That was the best chance for it to fucking happen. By the way, thank you some guy named Steve for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I didn't want to pause there because I just fucking wanted to see if it would happen, I didn't want to stop the fucking stream. I usually would stop it, but I cannot believe you didn't fucking say it there. That was the best chance. That was the best fucking chance you would have fucking... Okay, fuck it. We are behind by like 2 minutes. I'm just going to play again. We're at 1.25 speed, guys. He still might say it. He still could say it. By the way, I do not encourage baiting him. I cannot stop anyone from doing it. I don't even understand how anyone could bait him. But I'd rather have it happen naturally. Dashade, that doesn't exist, mate. That does not exist.
Batman, and Multiverses. Tomorrow, we return back to Final Fantasy VII on my first stream. We're in Disc 2 content now. Last time it was a marathon of dungeons and combat. I think tomorrow we'll probably get a lot more story development, which I'm excited for. And tomorrow night, the late stream, we're doing something different. We're going to jump into Microsoft Game Pass to see what games are there and see if anything new has been added that's interesting that I might want to try, and maybe even boot up a couple of the games and try them out for a little bit. The goal is that I'm trying to find a new game to play at night to balance with Multiverses. Right now, I like Multiverses, but I can't play that every night. I need to have like a chill game stream to balance that with for the night streams. So I'm looking for something like that, and I'm wondering, you know, what could be options, and that's why we're doing this Game Pass stream on Monday night, to see exactly what's on there, test a few things, to see if there's any candidates for a game that I will play a full playthrough of, okay? I am here Tuesday. It'll be more Batman, paired with probably more Multiverses that night, and then I want to be here Wednesday. I may be here Wednesday, but there's no guarantee that I will be here Wednesday, because it's all about my wife's work schedule. In fact, my wife is at work right now, and I suspect that she's probably going to be told any updates to her work schedule that are going to happen, likely by the end of today. All right? So, junk spam email. I thought it was something important. It's nothing. Okay. So, that being said, if I'm here Wednesday, it'll probably be another Final Fantasy day stream, and then on the night stream, maybe we'll start up a new chill playthrough. We'll see. It depends on what we find on Game Pass on Monday night. All right? Okay. Are there new games coming out this month? Yes. Should we start talking about them yet? No. Most of the new games are at the end of August. There's like one game, 2 Point Campus, I'm interested in trying out on Game Pass earlier on. We'll get to that when we get to that. Okay? Events coming up this month, as I already stated. Seems like you guys want a second closet clean out. So let's say tentatively 2 weeks from yesterday. So let's say, I think that's Saturday, August 12th. 13th. Let's say Saturday, August 13th is the date of the next closet clean out event. All right? Then a week from then, August 20th, will be the next React event. So we have a few weeks to choose. That's why I'm not going to go crazy yet. But we'll probably soon put up a poll, which you guys will be voting on what you want to see for me to do on that special React event. And then at the end of the month is that Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection coming out. And probably that next weekend, which would be the first weekend of September, I'm probably going to do a pizza party celebration event as well. All right? There we go. Let's do shout-outs. So Matthew did a super chat. First super chat of the day says, I'm thinking to myself the other day, how come you don't do subscription box unboxings anymore? Well, there's really two reasons. The first reason is because they got really boring. When I was doing Loot Crate, and there was another one I was doing as well, I can't even remember what the name of that company was, okay? But there was two different ones I was doing on a monthly basis. Loot Crate was all right. Some months were great. Some months were terrible. And the thing was, as you guys know, I'm an honest guy. So every month when I unboxed this stuff, I was honest about it. Most other people who do those unboxings are not. They will kiss the product's ass and say constantly, oh, this is great, to try to get more people to jump on the subscription so they can make money. For me, that's never what it was about. So what ended up happening was, the initial few times that I unboxed stuff from Loot Crate, people thought, oh, this is good, and I got a few people jumping on, and I made some money doing it. And then, over the course of that year and a half that I did those, I was more honest. I was like, these aren't very good, this is kind of a slower month. And people realized, man, I probably don't want the subscription. So I went from having like maybe 40 people who had jumped on, and they all canceled. And no one was doing it anymore. No one was getting the new subscriptions. So I was literally getting nothing out of those unboxings because no one wanted to do it anymore because I was honest, okay?
I'd like to point out that Phil has tried to show products in the past for financial gain. This fucking pusher, like, I'm so fucking honest and transparent, it's garbage. He tried to fucking promote beanbags before. He's tried to fucking promote snacks before. He's tried to fucking promote chairs, gaming chairs, as you may remember. He has tried to promote a variety of different products before. Trying to fucking, even games he's tried to promote before. Maybe a fucking special Twitch interactive game thing that he fucking played, and people could decide in the chat what could happen to him, and they would like try and trap him and not shit. And he had that whole entire stream that was sponsored, not shit. He didn't snort once. It was bizarre. But yeah, he's fucking so fucking bizarre, man. I just love this fucking fake, I'm a good guy, I'm not a shill. Oh, we know he's just fucking trying to convince himself, because he's not convincing us.
Now, there was another company that wanted me to do unboxing. They were a direct competitor to Loot Crate, and they were literally trash from day one. Like, sometimes the boxes, when they showed up, because the boxes were so flimsy, they would be demolished. And I'd be like, they really want me to try to review this thing, it just shows how bad of a company they are, that the box was demolished on the way to my house because it's so flimsy. The stuff in there was junk. It was knockoff t-shirts that weren't even the characters they were supposed to be. It was really ridiculous. So, after me doing those unboxings for about a year and a half, 2 years, basically what happened was Loot Crate reached out to me and said, well, we appreciate you being our partner for 2 years, but no one's doing the subscription for you anymore. So we're going to, at this point, cancel. Maybe in the future we'll reconsider, but, basically we're not getting anything out of it anymore. And I was like, I'm okay with that because I'm not getting anything out of you either. Like, the stuff in your boxes isn't that good. No one's getting the subscription, so, I might as well just stop doing it anyway. So they stopped sending me the free shit, okay? Now, on the same time as that other company, here's how hilarious this other company was. I stopped unboxing their stuff. I wrote them several messages saying, stop sending me the boxes. I'm not going to unbox them anymore. This stuff is crap. I don't want it. They still sent me the stuff for like another 6 months. They didn't even take me off their list. I kept junk. Every time I showed up, I opened it. This is all junk, and it went right in the trash. So, to make a long story short, at first, the hype of me being a part of those unboxing programs was something nice, and people literally bought the subscriptions just to help me out. But after a few months of me unboxing them and realizing that most of those are really overpriced and just not worth it, most people didn't do it anymore, and I wasn't getting anything out of it, and so the company said, well, we're not doing it anymore. Incidentally, Loot Crate went out of business, got bought by another company, and now has relaunched as a different business. They still exist, they still have these kind of monthly subscription boxes, but it's not even the same. They don't even do the same stuff anymore. They've completely rebranded and rechanged themselves. Now, would I be able to do that again? I have no clue. Truth is, I don't really care. Like I said, the most I ever got out of unboxing Loot Crate stuff, I got a t-shirt every once in a while that I liked, and you guys would see me wear them on the streams. Outside of that, most of that stuff's junk. To be honest, most of it is junk. There's almost nothing of any use in there. Oh, a bottle opener that says Wonder Woman on it. Fucking throw it out. Okay. Spartanius wanted to super chat. He says, DSP's Closet, the redemption run. Well, in this case, it would not be the redemption run. It would be the continuation of the first run that we didn't finish. So that's one that doesn't fit. But I do appreciate the super chat. He had another super chat. He said, I heard streamers are making certain events or streams only available to view by their members. Basically, to attend them, you have to pay. First of all, and I've said this over the years, I don't really agree with that practice. My content has always been open for all, and I always want people to feel like they could, watch my stuff no matter what. I don't want people to feel like, oh, it's a closed, exclusive group of people. That's number one. Number two, back in the day, in 2015, when I first adopted Patreon, all right, and the idea, even just entertaining the idea of doing something where it would be like members only, at that point it would have been subscribers only on Twitch or whatever, okay? Patrons only. They literally stated, well, if Phil ever does anything like this ever, these are my trolls, by the way. They stated, if Phil ever does anything like that ever, what we'll do is we'll just have one of us pay for it and then immediately steal the content and put it all over the internet. So if Phil does a special stream just for members with a privated link to get to it, we'll pay the $5 a month to be a member, get that privated link, and just share it everywhere. And therefore, it won't be private. It'll be rebroadcast illegally all over the internet. If he does a privated video or a video where members, subscribers, patrons get advanced access, early access to it, we'll just fucking rip the video and fucking put it all over the internet anyway. That was 7 years ago that they said that, and their attitude has not changed. If anything, it's gotten worse. So, sadly, I'm not able to do a lot of the things that other people are able to do because of the trolling element that I have. And there's nothing I can do about that, okay? Dynamic Jack Storm did a super chat. He says, I suggest playing Mega Man Battle Network. They do a lot of jacking in and off. It's something that you're really good at.
Gotcha, bitch.
Ha! That was literally the buildup that we had of this guy who said, hey, Phil's not shouting out my contribution. That was what he wanted me to read. And then he did another super chat after that was about £1. So thank you so very much for the support. Lord Prince Albert did a super chat and says, for 672 member goal, can you mod 672? No, I cannot. And no, that's not a member's goal. But thank you, Lord Prince Albert, as always, for the super chat. Okay. Shout out to Miko Fire, who took me $2 and says, enjoy, excited for your stream. All right, Miko. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. I don't get the reference. Thank you for the first tip of the day, $2. All right? Remember, guys, if you want to see either of the new hats being added into the rotation here, okay? Either of the new hats today, okay? $100 tip goal. If we hit it, you can choose between them which hat you want to see me wear for the Batman stream. Okay? Cool. All right. That's all I got. If you guys have any last minute questions or whatever, shoot them my way. Please tag me in the stream chat. A little very quick Q&A before we end the stream, and I got to use the restroom before we start with Batman. We'll take a brief break, but good pre-stream podcast today. I had a good time recapping yesterday. So, what's on your mind, everybody? What is on your mind? What about God of War 2? What about it? What about it? Are you saying you want to see it? You know, if people want to see God of War 2, let me know. Step up and say, hey, you started it as part of PlayStation Plus or whatever, we'd like to see it. I think I may actually own the God of War HD collection. And if that's the case, then what I could do is get it digitally again and I don't have to stream it. I'm pretty sure I might own it, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into that, actually. I'm not 100% sure if I own it or not. Daggy, no, I have no plans to do DDP yoga. I don't need to do it. But I have it if I get older and I need to do it. Now I know I have a yoga mat and I have it. And if I start to feel issues with my joints, my flexibility, my health, and I want to do it, I can do it. But for now, no, I'm already doing exercise that's helping, and I don't really feel the need to have to do that. So I will tell you this, after lifting that stuff yesterday, I did actually strain my back a little bit. I had a little bit of back pain, soreness today, and I'm like, yeah, lifting those heavy bins probably did it. Am I considering going back to Dead by Daylight? I mean, not particularly. If I were to go back to it, Euphoric Joker, it would probably be around Halloween for like a Halloween event, but I don't really see a reason to just go back randomly. I played Dead by Daylight actually longer than my viewers even wanted me to, because I liked the game so much, but people had gotten bored of it and told me to stop playing it, and there really hasn't been much desire to see me go back, so there you go. Pineapple on pizza can work if you have it with other ingredients that complement the pineapple, such as ham or Canadian bacon. Just having pineapple on a regular pizza with traditional ingredients would be gross. Did I ever watch the other Batman animated series from 2007 that was called The Batman? Never seen a single episode. All I saw is artwork and stuff about it online, but I've never seen the show. I have no idea if it's any good. Nope, we have never been hiking in this state. No, we have not. Again, hiking is something you do when you have free time. If we had free time and entire days to plan and say, hey, honey, why don't we go out to the nice trail one day and go on a nice nature hike? We'll take some food and snacks and enjoy the fresh air. We don't have time for that. The one day off I have a week, half the day is always errands. We don't have time for anything like that. Yeah. What other states did I consider moving to back in 2014? Florida and Texas. Why? They have the least amount of taxes and are the most business friendly in the entire country. Why did I choose Washington? Because I preferred more moderate weather, and I preferred the, how can I say, the convenience of having less people, less dense population, while also still having everything that I want relatively at my fingertips. The most I have to drive right now to do anything is about half an hour, if that. I think the longest I ever had to drive for necessity was 45 minutes to go to a doctor. Outside of that, everything is within reach and within just a short, travel time here. And that was, it was definitely the moderate weather, and that were the combining factors that made me move here rather than those other states. Those other states have insanely bad summers, like ridiculously bad hot summers. And now Texas has bad winters too. So there you go. Yes, I saw Batman Beyond with that scene with Tim Drake. Yes. Jernbeck says, I live both in Florida and Texas. They both sucked. Thank you, Guts. He says, what's up? Kind of really good stream yesterday. Thank you, Guts. I agree with you. The stream yesterday was great. No, Christian, many of the collectibles that I had back in the day that you guys saw on camera, I don't have. All those statues and things that you used to see, those are long gone. That CM Punk collectible, that's gone. It's all gone. It's been gone for years. So, I think what it was, when I was doing my closet unboxing, I think some people thought I was going to open that up and all of a sudden all my statues and shit were going to just magically be in there. No, that stuff's been gone for years and years. Android or iPhone? Personally, I use an iPhone. But I can't speak to Android. I've never had or used one. I know people who say Android's amazing. So maybe Android is better than iPhone, but I have no frame of reference, so I can't answer the question. Yes, I played Cyberpunk 2077. There's a full playthrough up of it on this channel. Spoiler alert, I didn't like it that much. There's only very few parts that I liked. My favorite Batman has always been Michael Keaton. It always will be Michael Keaton, unless someone really upstages him. But he was the most believable Bruce Wayne, an eccentric rich guy with a sense of humor, but then kind of an edge to him. And even though you don't think he's going to be convincing in the bat suit, my God, he's convincing in the bat suit. Probably the best, the best Batman, man. He just is. If you want the story behind the mini Street Fighter figurines, go watch the archive of yesterday's Closet Cleanup Marathon. I'm not telling the whole story right now. All right, guys, thank you for a fun episode of the Level 1 Podcast. Let's take a break. I'm going to use the restroom and come back, and we'll do Batman fun. All right, guys, thank you for a great pre-stream.
Guys, it's not over yet, remember. It is not over yet. By the way, I'll just pause it in case Phil goes live again. Phil, Darkseid of Phil knows about this. He knows all about this, and this is from one of those images. I don't know if people actually understand what this is from. Darkseid of Phil had a wee thing. He made a GIF on Twitter where it's like Phil's perspective of what he's like is this, but the reality is him wearing the fucking Nazi hat. And the GIF is basically trying, going between this and him wearing the fucking Nazi hat and being all pig-like and evil and all that shit. So it's a funny wee GIF where it's like it transforms back and forth. And that's what this image is from, although it's only the first part of the image. Darkseid of Phil is messing with Phil, and he got him with us, basically. So don't worry. This is a detractor called Darkseid of Phil. He's good at art, and he submitted it to Phil, and Phil accepted it, no questions asked. There was not much prompting needed at all. It was very simple, and this is from one of Darkseid's like kind of GIFs where he is making fun of Phil, essentially. So it's once again a detractor meme has got its way into Phil's content. So it's not been stolen or anything, in case you're, because I wasn't sure yesterday as well at first, but I've seen Darkseid of Phil talk about it on Twitter, and then basically got him with it, so.
Alright, I finally have an outro screen. Now let's go switch over to Batman. Like I said, I gotta use the bathroom before we jump into Batman here today. Go. Stretch it out a little bit, because I actually realized I had my webcam too small from Friday, the fighting games, so I actually made it a little bigger. Alright. And then we move the leaderboard over. Alright guys, let's take a break. I'm going to run some ads this time. Let's take a few minutes break just for me to use the restroom, and then as soon as I come back, it is Batman Return to Arkham. Thank you guys, I'll see you in a few.
And Phil's away. And if I hit live, he's still away. So basically just waiting for him to get back. He'll be on his break right now, but we're live right now waiting for Phil to get back. Yeah, Phil's running ads and fucking playing his dumbass music. The game's not over until it's recorded. You know his job by now. And the fact is, he might do a little off-stream, offline, unrecorded begment before he starts again. So, we don't know. It might happen, it might not. We're damn close though. I'll tell you what though, if it doesn't happen, I'm removing Above and Beyond. If this does not happen, I am getting rid of Above and Beyond so it cannot haunt us ever again. You know what? I'm going to play some Meerkat music, I think, while we wait. Let me get the Meerkat music back up, guys, and you can enjoy listening to that while we wait for Phil to get back from his old WWE Champions break. So, 2 seconds.
Now, I do have a favor to ask, okay? I mentioned this on tonight's late stream. I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. I'm bringing this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Fucking loser.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
Always going broke.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
If you think that someone who has to live day to day on tips and shit is funny, oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
Begging.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Always going He's a loco.
Bill's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Bill's a beggar. It's not begging.
Okay, I'll be honest. It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out in prayers. Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
I know I just heard it in the goddamn song, but no, we're not counting it because it was a Meerkat song. It's not part of the podcast. It's very tempting just to say it counts because we've heard it in the fucking Meerkat song, but no. It's very tempting just to say fuck it, go for it, but it's not. It's not podcast related, it was unrelated, so as much as I would love to fucking just tick it right then and there, it's not from today. It's not been fucking Phil saying that today, so it is what it is. It is so fucking tempting not just to tick it really is, man. This is reminding me a lot of fucking the chew nail saga again from fucking before. Where it's like, did he fucking chew his nail? Was he picking his teeth? And no one could fucking decide what the fuck he was doing. That was so fucking annoying. At least above and beyond, it's clear if he says it or not. If it happens, we will know what fucking happens.
Garbage.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday. It's you guys, and how much you're liking the content I'm doing in a given day, how much you can afford to support that content. Can you argue it's a begging model? I mean, I guess.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
Scumbags and mental cases on the internet still support. I'm a beggar and I'm a loser and I'm on level 1. And I can't go on a honeymoon with my wife. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I'm on level 1.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills. I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this guy. He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it. But you're gonna still fucking give him $200? You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, you got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
I understand that people right now are so hyped to get the memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, that's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any.
It's going to be acidity from tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
and then spice.
Tart and it's acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian. Guess what else we're gonna add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's gonna go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix. It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even take another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. It came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused.
Bill's back. So let's see what he's got to say for himself.
All right, guys, I'm back. It is time to start. Let me just grab my PS5 controller.
Remember, we want to say it above and beyond. We need him to say this before he hits record for gameplay. And he might do a little unrecorded begment here.
Oh, boot her up, huh?
Fingers crossed. If it's going to happen,
Batman.
that's going to happen here.
Batman.
Only $2 and taxis, bro.
Come on, Batman.
Loud as shit.
Yes. It's been a great playthrough so far. I've enjoyed the game a lot, interacting with you guys while we play it, and you guys kind of helping me out to do the Riddler secrets and the like. By the way, I feel about 10 pounds lighter. Whew. All right. There you go. Challenge mode, extra content, character trophies. 73 riddles solved out of 240. Jesus, there's a lot of riddles. That's pretty nuts. We actually got more than half of the character bios already. Okay. Looks like my camera is not centered. I did knock it around yesterday a bit, so there we go. That's better. Okay. Where are we right now? We are in... Okay. We're in the mansion. We're in the mansion, and we're looking for Dr. Young. That's right. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, you guys ready to start? Well, another quick thing, since we are coming back from me using the restroom in a little mini break there. So, yesterday was great. I would love to keep that momentum going, that positivity, that fun. We had a great day together yesterday. So, engaging the streams helps a ton. If you enjoy my content and you're here to chill with me, please like the stream. And any way you can support the stream is greatly appreciated. You know, any way is I'm thankful for. Tips would be great. Seeing that we had 7 slow tip days and all of a sudden yesterday it was great, it would be great to keep that going. As I said on the podcast, basically if we had a really great day yesterday, but now every day for the rest of my streaming week is slow, then it negates the whole point of it being good yesterday. You see? So it'd be great. We can get some tips, especially because we have new rewards in effect. For those who were not here for the podcast, 2 new hats that were discovered in my closet. The Los Santos New Era baseball cap, as well as this ridiculous looking inflatable crown, both eligible to be worn if we hit the $100 tips goal today. So let's make it happen. And of course, the sooner the better. If we have it sooner, you can have these hats for longer. Okay? Awesome. Guts, I am not thinking about the Lost Judgment DLC at this time. I'm already in the midst. I just finished Fable. I'm still in the midst of a very lengthy RPG with Final Fantasy VII. So really, I'm not considering that right now. Okay. What am I thinking of changing the Batman outfit? I didn't even know you could in this one. I had no idea you even could. Okay. All right, ready? Let's resume. All right, everyone. Welcome back to...
God fucking damn it. We were that close. Right, I'm deleting it right now. I'm deleting Above and Beyond right now. I'll just actually show you guys me doing this. Oops, wrong source. DSP Bingo. You guys can see me obliterating Above and Beyond right now. Now, first of all, I need to find it. I feel like it's a recent-ish one. Yeah, it's as recent there as fucking get the fuck out of here. Right. Above and Beyond is gone, we'll never have to fucking see it again, okay? We will never be haunted by Above and Beyond ever again. That was a killer, man. 24 out of 25. That was an incredible bingo card, guys. It's... yeah. It is what it is, guys. Look, guys, it was a very good game all the same. We nearly got it. We're going to get it one time. We are going to get it one time. Now, guys, let's cheer ourselves up, right? There's one very easy way we can cheer ourselves up. You know how we cheer ourselves up after every single bingo session. We pull up some Pixar animations. So, and we enjoy some contributions. DSP on fire, no. Let's enjoy some contributions to the end of the stream. But guys, thank you very much for attending. Thank you for helping me out during the game. Thank you for subscribing and the super chats as well. Stuart Gascoigne, thank you very much for the super chat held on. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with some more bingo. Maybe tomorrow will be a day. Maybe we can start off August. The month could start off with a full house. Who knows? But all we know is that July is ending with a very close call. Let's enjoy some contributions, and I'll hopefully see you guys on Monday for Monday's bingo. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Thank you once again, and yeah, cheerio the new.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone.